Hello, it's Roberto again with Innovative Sports Training. Time for another Health Detective Talk series today. Gentlemen, this is a really important topic for you. We're going to talk about the prostate. This is a one of three-part series because I want to go a little bit more in depth on this one. Ladies, if you're watching this, please share this with your man, your husband, your boyfriend, or your significant other. This is really important. Let's jump into it. The prostate is a walnut-sized gland between the bladder and the penis. Now, the urethra, which is like a cord, hollow cord-like, comes off the bladder through the prostate. Now, the prostate makes a fluid that nourishes and protects the semen, which is important for reproduction, obviously. During ejaculation, that fluid is squeezed into the urethra and expelled with sperm into the semen, which is also very important for reproduction, part of the reproductive process here. Prostatitis is inflammation of that prostate. So now that urethra that runs through that prostate, that prostate becomes swollen and starts to squeeze off that urethra, causing problems with urination and ejaculation. Now, benign prostate hypertrophy affects most men over the age of 50. Now, you might be saying, how can I avoid this? Well, in a lot of ways you can, gentlemen. You can manage it well because as you get older, like anything else, that's just part of the aging process. Your prostate will enlarge. Now, you can keep it from enlarging, so to speak. You can keep it from becoming severely inflamed by your lifestyle, of course, like anything else. That's part of the disease aging process. But most men over age 50, the prostate will get a little bit larger. Now, the prostate-specific antigen test, as all of us guys know, the PSA is probably the most common test out there. It is a blood test. And a good score is under 3. Now, some might say it's under 4, but I'm going to say 3. But you want to be as low as possible on that. Causes of disorder for the prostate. Now, here's where the education comes in, gentlemen. Most of you probably are not aware of this. If you have a weak pelvic floor, that will adversely affect your prostate because the prostate has muscles surrounding it, okay? And those muscles help to support it. So if you have a very weak pelvic floor, which are your ischium bones, which is your hips, those start to widen out, and typically those widen out as a result of too much prolonged sitting on your rear end all day, which is not good. It puts a lot of pressure on the prostate. That will weaken the muscles around the prostate. Now, also, there's a nerve supply that supports the prostate as well. It's S2 through S4. That's sacral, your sacrum bones, which is really down in the lower spinal area, near your hips. If those areas become weak, typically from a weak pelvic floor or from sitting too much or from lack of exercise, you will have more likely some prostate issues because you're cutting off the nerve supply. The nerve supply is blood and information from the brain. So you're squeezing it out. Now, some of the symptoms of prostate issues are dysuria, which is slow urination. You're having a hard time peeing, in other words. Frequent urination, typically from infection. You get up in the middle of the night, you got to pee all the time. Or you go out, go for a walk or something, you got to pee all the time. There it is, nighttime urination. You got to get up at midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, you got to go pee. Some more symptoms. Pain in the abdomen, low back, groin, scrotum, pain in the rectum, penis, testicles. Now, it doesn't have to be all of those. It could be just 1 or 2 of those. And it could be your prostate. So, gentlemen, I hope this has helped you. Hope to educate you just a little bit more of what's going on with your prostate. If you suspect you have some prostate issues, I I really would encourage you to go to your doctor, get a blood test, at least get the PSA. You can always get the finger test too, which I won't talk about much on video here, but I would also recommend you doing that. I do blood testing here at my facility. I don't really do it here at my facility. I can give you a lab kit, and you can have your blood drawn, and I can look at your results. I've been certified to do that sort of analysis, and I can help you with this. We can help set up a plan. We can help, especially when it comes to strengthening that pelvic floor area that I talked about earlier. That's what I do. That's a big part of my background in training people. I train people for functional core strength. I also train people for athletic performance too. But if you have some prostate issues, you've got to get that pelvic floor stronger. You've got to get your midsection stronger. You've got to get off your butt and move during the day. You just can't sit around your ass all day long. Excuse my French on video here. You can't sit around all day, guys. You can't do it. You got to get up and move. We are not meant to be immobile creatures. We are meant to be mobile creatures. Guys, please contact me. My phone number is 816-405-7703. My email is rwpsports@yahoo.com. I'll be more than happy to sit down and do a free one-time 30-minute session with you. These topics that I talk about are meant to empower you, are meant to educate you, and to help you in your life. If you live out of town and you need to consult with me, not a problem. We can do it virtually via the internet. No problem. So don't let that be an excuse. Guys, take care of yourselves, and God bless you and your families. Bye-bye. Have a great day.